This is the Experienced Optimist, and I'm back with another question and answer segment from the book, The Predatory Female, written by Lawrence Shannon. This book is filled with a lot of red pill knowledge. I'm going to leave a Amazon link to where you can purchase the book in the description box. And today we're going to talk about marriage and what happens long-term in marriage as far as destroying the man. And the question is, how is the married predatory female like Delilah? And I don't know if you guys have read any of the biblical myths or stories in the Bible, but Delilah was a woman who was the ultimate predatory female. She convinced Samson, one of the soldiers of the Lord, depending on how you look at it, she convinced Samson to tell her the truth of his true strength, which ultimately led to his downfall. So let me repeat the question again. How is the married predatory female like Delilah? And the answer that Lawrence Shannon gives is, the predatory female has a propensity for weakening the man. This is an ongoing occurrence in any relationship, but marriage provides an ideal setting for the gradual siphoning of his strength. A woman can cause so much needless anxiety in a man that his health suffers. He may become nervous, irritable, and develop heart trouble. Her enfeebling maneuvers provide her with a fiendish, subconscious satisfaction. And let me stop right there. That is so true. I've noticed that a lot of women love to gain some sort of power and control over men. Another MGTOW YouTuber spoke about something called the, let me think about it. It was called the alpha grin. And I know this is in a lot of women. What the alpha grin is, it's kind of like the alpha grin is, it's this fiendish grin that women do when they know they have complete control over men. I've seen it multiple of times, and women just like to have that type of power. Okay, so continuing on. The crippling effects of marriage on men are well known to her. A married man often acts more subdued and quiet when in the presence of his wife. She'll sap his strength, gradually wearing him down over the years in thousands of little, cumulative ways until she's the stronger one. Years of taking out the trash and picking up dog shit, among countless other indignities, finally breaks his spirit. The biblical account of Samson and Delilah is germane to the male versus the predatory female today. The cunning subtleties of the predatory female in the inquisitive mode are extremely dangerous. Ergo, Delilah cajoles Samson into revealing the secret of his strength. Just like I said before, Delilah convinced Samson to tell her the secret of his strength, and then I forgot the army she was working for came in and cut his hair, and then he was screwed, and then they blinded him and did all this, tortured him and everything. Okay, so later, like the man lured into marriage, Samson was unaware his strength had gone. He became a captive, was ridiculed, and finally destroyed himself. See, and this is what happens to a lot of guys in marriage. They think they have the upper hand. They think they have a woman who loves them, who's going to take care of them. And there are a lot of guys who think, like I mentioned before, well, if you're the alpha guy, if you got her and she's submissive, then, you know, you don't have to worry about her destroying you. But here's the reality. Like I said in another video I made, she wants the best of both worlds. This is what a woman would do a lot of times also. Once she has a man and she's married to that man and she knows she can manipulate the man, or she can convince the man that he's the alpha and she's submissive, she'll go along with that. And she'll go out and sleep with other men, and she'll spend his money. Because what you need to understand is, if you're a woman and you have a great workhorse, someone that will do sheetrocking and build a new patio when you need it and do all the menial tasks, like, why would you want to divorce this dude, go out, be alone? When something breaks in the house, then you got to call a plumber, you got to call a sheetrocker, you got to call like all these guys, when you have a ready-made slave already. And then all you have to do is just allow him to feel like he's the alpha, and or if you have him like under your thumb, just manipulate him, yell at him or whatever, and then you can get everything done that you want done. Like, why would you leave that guy? He's like your perfect little slave. And let me tell you guys a story. This was so messed up, man. Like, there was this one lady I used to know, and she was married to a Hispanic guy. She was Hispanic. And you know how Hispanic men are. They come from that patriarchal society. They want the woman to be submissive and, you know, the whole nine. Well, she knew exactly what she was doing. So she had this guy, and he filled that role. And I knew something was up with her because she was in the military, and most likely she cheated on him, right? And I asked her, I was like, did you cheat on him one time? And then she said, no, I didn't cheat. And then she used to avoid the question. But one thing I realized about people is, if you get them a little tipsy, especially on vodka, they'll usually spill the beans. So anyway, we came to, something happened to where we're at a bar, right? And I started ordering some drinks. We're testing out the drinks. And as we're getting closer, I asked her, I was like, so you know, what happened? Did you cheat on your husband? She was like, yeah, you know, I cheated on him, like with 3 guys. And she went into like great detail. Like, one guy was like he was a nice guy, and he wasn't a bad boy at all. And then she slept, you know, she cheated on with him. Another guy, and her husband had no clue. And he was that typical Hispanic alpha dude. As a matter of fact, he actually came and to where she was at the time, and they went out and they did like a little family thing or whatever. But this was a perfect example of what I'm talking about. A lot of men will think that they have like this good woman and they're alpha and they have her under wraps, when the woman will allow you to think that, but then she'll be going out cheating whenever she wants to, because she wants the best of both worlds. Once she gets a guy locked down, no matter if it's an alpha or a beta or someone she can easily manipulate, she's gonna then, now that she's safe and secure, go out, cheat, meet other people, have other experiences, so that she can have the best of both worlds. And that's why marriage ultimately is bad for the male, because most guys have no idea that the woman's gonna wear them down over time. And I don't care how strong you are as a man, even the best of men get worn down over time. So that's just something that you got to keep in mind, and understand that most likely, like I said in another video, your woman has either cheated on you, will cheat on you, or would cheat on you if she had the opportunity. So that's just something I wanted to cover today. It's basically the long-term destruction of a man once he gets married. And if you like this video, go ahead, give a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, check out other MGTOW videos as well. And I'll talk to you later, guys. This is the experience.